There's something special about remembering your most cherished memories from childhood. A certain bittersweet feeling that you can't exactly put into words. Perhaps it's the feeling that brings you to tears when you stare at the illuminated Christmas tree late at night. Perhaps it's the familiar scent of the wind for a fleeting moment, stopping you in your tracks.
Okay, wait, yeah, we got it.
It's a fleeting feeling, but one that will always return.
Okay, so for my 7th birthday, my parents took me to Disney World, and we stayed for a few days, and I just had the most fun time. And the night we were leaving, we watched the fireworks show by the castle, and I just started crying, and my parents were like, "Why are you sad? We're at Disney World." And I was like, "I'm not, I just feel like I'm losing my best friend." And like, I was just so like overwhelmed, and then I watched Tinkerbell fly down from the castle, and it was all just like, it was just beautiful and magical, just like Disney World.
I have like this video of me and my friends when we were in 2nd grade. We had like a jump roping contest at our school. We got really into it. We could do all the tricks, like the around the world, like cross sides and like all that. And we're just like so intense and focused on it. And I'm actually still friends with her today.
Your internal memory is living, ever changing. Bernard Stiegler writes about this type of memory and refers to it as anamnesia. He describes a philosophical anamnesis, a recollection or reminiscence, which, for Plato, denotes an intelligible, necessary, and true form of knowing. It acts along hypomnesia, externally stored memories. By storing our memories somewhere external, how can we ensure nothing gets lost in translation? How do you know what truly happened and what has fallen through the cracks and filled in with something false?
Sometimes my dad just emails me random photos of like him in the 70s or like us as kids, and he emailed us this photo of me, my sister, my mom, and my grandma, and it was us when we went to Niagara Falls when I was maybe 4 years old, and I was so young that really the only memory I have is getting smacked in the face with the water from the waterfall. But that photo really brought back memories of being a family and going on trips with my grandma, because she is really old now and I don't get to see her as much, so it's just really a special memory.
There's this one photo from a photo album that my mom made, and it's a photo of my mom and my dad like hugging each other. It's really cute, but it's from a low angle, and like I know that I took the photo because there was no one else there, and like they're both like smiling at the camera. And I feel like I like vividly remember like holding like a digital camera, like holding it and like taking the photo of them. It makes me feel like, well, obviously I was there, but like it really like makes me envision being there and taking that photo.
With advancing technology, childhood memories can lose their novelty. In The End of Forgetting, Kate Eichhorn expresses her concerns for the effects of such hypomnesia. She wonders, what does it mean to come of age in an era when images of childhood and adolescence, and even the social networks formed during this fleeting period of life, are so easily preserved and may stubbornly persist with or without one's intention or desire? Can one ever transcend one's youth if it remains perpetually present? It brings up the question, has childhood been extended or has it disappeared?
Is nostalgia a joyful feeling? What can even be considered joy? Sadie Smith claims that heading toward all that makes life intolerable, feeling the only thing that makes it worthwhile, is the essence of true joy. It is something that hurts just as much as it is worth. So, nostalgia can be considered a source of joy. Feeling homesick for a time you can't return to may not be a completely pleasurable experience, but it's such an integral part of being human and invokes so much nuanced emotion. That is true joy.
What's a time that you have felt true joy?
I would say any time someone in my life who I love has been gone for a while and comes back. Like when my older sister went to college and then I saw her for the first time, or seeing my best friend for the first time after like a couple of months because we go to different colors.
I have a picture of me and my siblings at this like blueberry farm. The way it's captured, it's just a bunch of greenery around us. And when we'd go there, I just have such fond memories of being with my siblings, and like we'd be eating the blueberries more than we'd be picking them. So whenever I'd like come with half a bucket, and my dad, his bucket would be full of blueberries, so he'd pour like the rest of that, like of half of his bucket into mine. And so like those trips that we had as a family, it's always so nice to look back on because I'll remember something that I forgot that I had remembered.
I was a really loud kid. I loved to sing. I loved to perform, and like every night after dinner, I would just wait for my family to finish their food, and I would get up and I would just take it upon myself to just make them my audience, and I would start singing and I would dance around the house, and it was always Put Your Records On. That was my absolute favorite as a kid, come about junior year of high school, I took a guitar class, and I had always played piano, but I had never sang for anyone. So we had a concert, and I was really nervous to perform in that, but when it came time to choose our song, like I knew I wanted to do Put Your Records On, because it was like that childhood memory for me. It was just so special to have that come back around and it to mean something to me again.
Nostalgia connects us all. There aren't many universal experiences, but the passing of time is inescapable. Kathryn Schulz's article, When Things Go Missing, perfectly depicts the temporary nature of life. We are inseparably connected to all of it, including what is not yet upon us, including what is already gone. We are here to keep watch, not to keep. Life is ever-changing, and that is the beauty of living.